from a people. If you want to know who my people are, it will depend on their answer to this question. Where are my nerds at? I don't think you heard me. I said, where are my nerds at? This is dedicated to anyone who ever had a retainer, or a D&D or Magic the Gathering deck. Anyone who got their ass beat in junior high school, who waited online from the early morning hours in costume to watch the Star Wars prequels, thought they sucked, and still went to see them 3 more times. Saw every comic book movie ever released on opening weekend, had a debate over which Star Trek television show was the best. It's Next Generation, bitches, stop fronting. Thinks everything Joss Whedon creates is genius. Anyone who's ever sent an email to Strong Bed thinks Watchmen is one of the greatest pieces of literature in American history, but thought the movie was a piece of shit. Anyone who knows all the words to the Lumberjack song, the Dead Parrot sketch, quotes Life of Brian, or Meaning of Life, or Once a Shrubbery. Anyone who gets any of these references. Anyone who's ever had a competition with their friends to see if they could out-obscure reference each other. This is for you, wheezing in the back, screaming, yes, this is how we roll, instead of sitting in the front with a blank face. Anyone who grew their pubes a couple of years late, didn't get laid until their 3rd year of college, still lives with their parents, or is still a virgin, got called a nerd, dork, spaz, or geek. Anyone who's ever felt like an outcast. Gooba Gabba. I am one of you. I can recite all the dialogue from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Pulp Fiction, The Big Lebowski, and Big Trouble in Little China, line for line. Read Lone Wolf and Cub, all 28 volumes through it, 8 times through. Frank Miller and Terry Moore inspired me to write once a month. When I can afford it, you will find me sifting through the trade paperbacks looking for my next hit of inspiration. I know that behind every so-called cool person, behind every Brad Pitt-looking varsity football star, is a geek doing his homework. I am not afraid to scream, I am geek, hear me roar. I fly my flag with the pocket protector, glasses taped together in the middle, and a 12-sided die with pride. 100% RPG gangster for life. Blinging it out with my braces, my inhaler, and my orthopedic shoes, bitch. What? I am the motherfucking Nerd Avenger. This is the remix on every protest song you've ever heard. So wherever there's a freshman mathlete crying, wherever there's a fight against a wedgie and a swirly in your hair, look for me, man, I'll be there. Wherever there's a nerd who lives in a fantasy land, whether in the world of Warcraft or the marching band, wherever someone's struggling against their bad acne, look in their eyes, man, you'll see me, and I'll throw up my open hand like a Black Panther raising his fist with the symbol of one of the only mantras in history worth living by. Live long and prosper.